I just checked. Alexa has actually been doing this for years. So there was Alexa Echo. Now there is Echo Watch or Echo, I think Echo Show. So that's gone to the next level. So all you need to do is feed it your it also. You guys are going to offer.
Sir, so compared to Alexa Echo and a lot of the other competitors that we also showed, like Stylebook and Wearing, the thing that we're doing differently, first of all, is obviously the South Asian context, because a lot of these apps and even Alexa's built on Western clothing. It doesn't really take into account the local context. But apart from that, what we want to create essentially is an avatar-based visualization experience for these customers. Alexa can recommend clothes to you, but you can't see what they look like on you until you try them on. In our app, what we're looking at is taking avatars, which are very easy to make now, and kind of gamifying that experience the same way you would look at something like Fortnite, like the video games where people are spending so much money on virtual skins that they can never really see on themselves in person. We would rather take this experience to the next level and digitize your closet and then be able to see for yourself what it looks like. And also that it gives you, if I'm going out for a vacation for 2 weeks, a lot of women right now, what they do, including what Manu does as well, is that they plan their outfits on Snapchat with different pictures and plan it that way. This makes it way more seamless, adds to local context, and is able to help you visualize realistically what these clothes would look like. Avatar solution that we've kind of looked at,
Yeah,
so
sure.
that you can
Sure.
yeah. One sec.
Sure.
So this
Like
to see Desi.
your own avatar. This is an app called Avatar.
Not interested. I want to see Desi, Shalwar
So you
Kameez,
take a selfie of yourself, and then this will create
floral lawns. I want to see a floral lawn.
Sir,
So
once
this
we
is-
launch the app, we will make sure there's floral lawn on it.
Listen,
Don't worry.
you
But
just made
this
an
is
argument
prototype.
and saying Alexa doesn't know what Manur wants to
Mhm.
wear because Alexa doesn't know.
yes.
She has no
Yes.
idea what lawn
Sir,
is.
so and that's a valid question. So what this API will do is that it will create your own avatar that looks like you. And then we have identified multiple libraries. So there's a library called Indo Fashion, which has all of these Indian fashions, including saris, lehengas, shalwar
Show
kameez,
me.
all types of silhouettes. Oh, okay.
Sir, but also like just to kind of this is a solution that's already, so they might not also have incorporated Eastern clothing. The idea that we have, but sir, we haven't developed the app yet.
What video are you going to show me? Again, we all know what avatars are. We know, you can take a mannequin and you can an online mannequin and you can dress the mannequin.
Yeah.
There's no problem. It can happen. Right.
Yeah.
So, all these things. The reason why I'm saying this, do not think of features, think of the benefits. People don't buy features, they buy benefits.
Yes.
What benefit do I get? Do I get a time saving of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes? After you mentioned decision fatigue.
Yes.
Right. So I've got up fresh in the morning. So how much fatigue do I have?
Sir, so
this is probably my first decision in the morning. Maybe do I want to have tea or coffee?
yes.
Do I want my eggs? I'm going to wear. I'm going out. Yeah.
And so at the start as well, Marks and Spencer, 2,000 people, 70 minutes on average for women that they apply to every single person. This applies specifically a lot to our customer persona. 50% people said they get into arguments with their spouses as well because of the fatigue that they feel from that. And wardrobe underutilization is something which we felt a lot from our.
Dangerous ground. So your wife turns to you and says, "How am I looking?" And you say, "What am I supposed to say?" Or is my answer going to be? That is, again, this is a nice to have. This is a nice to have. It's not a must have.
Yeah.
People pay for must haves. Or there's got to be such a selling argument like the iTunes store, right? Easy beats free every time. Nobody's going to pay you 90 cents or 99 cents for a song. And he said, no, they will, because I make it easy for them.
Yeah. So I think by like just extending that logic, I would feel a lot of the social media websites that we have right now, like Instagram, are also nice to have. But ultimately they become necessities because of how, like you said, easy they are to use. So
these are social, what you call social, just a nice to have.
Yes.
You know, yes. Instagram is a whole environment.
Yes.
Instagram is part of the metaverse. It's been given that name now, that this is the metaverse.
Sir,
it's where you exist.
I completely understand where you're coming from, especially because I wouldn't classify myself as a fashionista either. But for people who are fashion conscious, people who are brand conscious, people who are clothing conscious, people like Manu, who spend a lot of time every day deciding what to wear, these are necessities. Because
where's the money? My question is actually leading into that. Where is the money?
We actually can show you where the money is, sir. So we did.
How much will they pay and why will they pay?
Sir, so this is
so sir, there are basically, again, as we said, there are two different categories of revenues that we can get from. So we can get from users and we can get from brands as well. So from brands, as I mentioned, it's basically
by brands. You know, I've done this for 35 years. To get money from brands, you need to have millions of users.
Agreed, sir.
Millions.
And that's why
so millions of downloads. Think of 1 million downloads.
So,
what will be the cost of getting 1 million downloads?
Completely agreed. So we did a small, capital budgeting exercise as well. So what we said was that after 4 years is when we actually expect to recoup the investment that we will be making, user base that we will have by then. So it's not going to be something that's going to make money in, let's say, 1 year or 2 years. This is something that's going to take a bit of a longer time span in that sense. But we feel that because of people like Manur, the fashionistas out there, once they actually catch up on this app, they will want to download it, and our average lifespan for this particular customer persona will be somewhere between 3 to 4 months at minimum, and it could also extend to maybe 2 years as well. So leading into the customer lifetime value that you were suggesting earlier. Yeah. So we did an average customer lifetime value and CAC, and this is based on 5 years. So our CLTV comes to about 720 PKR. Our CAC comes to about 600 on average over 5 years. Initially, we understand the CAC will be a little higher than CLTV, which is to be expected because we need that established user base. In terms of our target CLTV to CAC, we want to come to 3 to 1 in maybe 6 to 7 years, because that is where we feel that we can actually make money and then return profit to the investment initially for brands. So again, this is majorly on the brand side. On the users end, we are also service. So there are going to be a lot of users. As we mentioned over here, we are expecting about 90 to 93% of our users not to be paying anything, because we're also offering so many features for free. So in terms of that, the ARPU is going to be slightly less, but we feel that from the brand side, we will be able to make a lot more money.
And also, sir, just to answer, we completely agree. Brands, especially big brands, established brands, may not be launching t-shirt companies every other day. We want to start by targeting smaller brands being in our space, availing our services, and then eventually when we have built up that user base, we want to go to bigger premium brands in our scalability slide. We mentioned this as well, and then go eventually towards other market brands. So we're
magazines that do Instagram.
Yeah, so But lifestyle now that's extending to things like pro and stuff. But yeah, so there